Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Audrey. This is Low Sensory Adaptive Yoga for Mind Body Solutions. I'm really happy you're here today. Just two small things to start with. One is authenticity check-in, is that I'm really exhausted. So if you hear me stumbling on my words or there's a few moments that it seems a bit weird, then don't worry, it's just my brain catching up. And yeah, if I go off camera at some point or anything, it's because my dog Ruby is being too insistent and really need attention. But I'll manage as best as I can so that you're not interrupted in your practice. So as I said, I'm pretty tired. I think a lot of people are getting quite tired with the change of the season. We're getting less daylight in the northern hemisphere. There's like the holidays, chaos happening, American football happening. There's loads of things happening. And so I thought, you know what, we'll just do a really nourishing practice. So there's going to be quiet, stillness. I mean, that's what we do usually, but like today, I really wanted to share a practice that I actually do myself a lot. And I found really nourishing, especially when I need to recenter, come back to myself, come back to my breath, and just try to find some support. So please find a comfortable seat or any shape that suits you to start with. We're going to do, as usual, centering, some slow movements, not too long, and then a guided meditation. So you can be seated or lying down. And then you can add some slow movements already if that feels good to you, so that you can find, a connection to the root of your spine, sitting bones, maybe the soles of your feet, if that's accessible to you, so that you can find maybe a neutral position where you are aligned, where your head, your neck, your spine are aligned, when you feel aligned as best as you can with the space around you. But if you want to curl up in a ball, that's fine with me too. You really do as you as you wish. As I said, the main focus is comfort, is nourishing today. So do what you need to do. And then start to feel that connection with the root of your spine, with the earth beneath it, the earth that's always there for you, even when you don't notice it. And so let that chair, the bed, the earth support you so that you can let go a little bit. For a few moments, all together in community, just letting go. Letting go, maybe some tension physically, tension in the mind, tension in your space, tension in the world. There's plenty of that going on. So maybe for the next few moments, we can just let go a little bit. But keeping that connection with your spine, that stability, that integrity that it provides, all the bones, all the muscles, all of your body that's keeping you here. And the earth that's keeping you here as well, well supported. Maybe noticing if your shoulders are up your ears. So relaxing the shoulders down. Relaxing the jaw, the muscles of your mouth. Any other parts of the body, including the mind, that could do with a little bit more softening. Knowing that we have some time to do this as well for the next 40 minutes. And maybe what would help is that connection with your breath. The inhale and the exhales, maybe the pauses in between. Noticing that breath. The nourishing inhales, energizing. And then the detoxifying, the releasing exhales. Simply noticing your breath, that connection with the air around you. That same air we've been breathing for millions of years is still nourishing us today. If your mind wanders from your breath, from that point of focus, or from the point of focus, another point of focus that you may have chosen, that's okay, just bringing it back. Bringing it back to that inhale, the exhale, the pauses in between. Or bringing it back to that point of support, the seat, the earth. It might just be for a second or 2 seconds, but that's okay. This is what we're here for, to find that space. Just a few more moments, doing just so, connecting with our breath, connecting with the earth. And then whenever you're ready, you can start to move, to add some movement into the body. Whatever that looks like to you today. Could be to start with some neck rolls, some shoulder rolls. Still keeping that connection with your breath as best as you can. It's real easy to miss that connection when we start moving, when we start doing something else. Maybe simply swing side to side. If you're lying down already, maybe you're bringing your knees towards your chest and rocking side to side, or letting your knees pull to one side in a sort of twist. And then doing the other side. Do some big stretches as well. Warming up, waking up the joints. Side bends. Maybe for your side bends, you like to look down and adding a little bit of a curl in the spine. And then with an inhale, starting to arc the spine and looking up in a sort of like mini flow. Be a good way to keep that connection with the breath. But really anything that you will find nourishing for a few minutes together. What I find nourishing might not be what you find nourishing in this moment. So it's a good opportunity to connect with what you like, with your own body needs, and it's quite nice to have that space, keep that agency. I'm going to do some cat and cow, so rounding again the spine, looking down, exhaling. Maybe adding some sound when you exhale with a big oh. I don't know what that was. Did say I was tired. And then on inhale, looking up, maybe arcing the back a little, finding a gentle back bend. Spending a few breaths in those shapes, or you can go a bit faster. Again, it's your own pace, your own practice. If you are lying down and that's accessible to you, if you have your knees towards your chest and you hug the legs, you could also do like a movement that's similar to cat and cow. So like you'd be raising the head, sorry, towards your knees. So like rounding for cat, and then just going back, taking the head back towards the floor. With an exhale, it might be more difficult to find an arcing of the spine lying down, but that's possible. It would mean bringing more your shoulder blades towards each other. You could do this without your knees towards your chest as well. So basically just like you can't find the word anymore. What's that? Quite nice actually for the upper body. Just, yes, okay, that was quite nice. Yeah, so just one more minute maybe in your movement. Give you a few options. You could also do like a twist seated, so bringing one of your hands towards the opposite knee, and then the upper body is turning slightly towards the sides, towards your hands. If you need some stability, use your other hand. And don't go too far because we're not doing like a full asana class. So, twists are really good, but start small unless you've already done like a full class before this and you're warmed up. And then again here, you could add some movement as well, maybe with the head, just going side to side. Just exploring what, different perspective, different positions might bring to your practice. I'm going to do the other side. You're breathing. You're connecting with the earth, with your support, with the space around you. Okay. So continue moving if that feels nourishing to you in this moment. And then if you're ready, you can find your restorative shape. We're going to do a guided meditation, like a body scan. And so you can be in any shape, really. You could be in Shavasana, lying down on your back, on the sides, or even on the belly. If you're seated, you could also do Shavasana. Please bring as much support for your spine and your head as you need. You could elevate the feet as well. That would be really good if you're seated. And also if you're lying down, you could bring a pillow underneath your knees. That would provide some good relief for the lower back. You could also do forward fold. So like the forehead, the head is going towards your knees. And you could go as far as you wish with that one. If you have like a table in front of you, you can place a pillow and place your head on top of it in some form of forward fold. Yeah, anything that feels good to you in this moment, that sounds like it would be a good shape to spend 15-20 minutes. So knowing that you can change that shape at any point, you don't have to stay for the whole duration of the practice in that one shape. You can also keep moving, as I said. You can walk, you can roll, you can wheel, you can fly. I don't know. If you can fly, then, wow. Never know. Yoga is that magic. We'll start levitating next week. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, so please bring your blankets as well, your pillows, eye mask, light scarf on top of your eyes would be really good as well. I have my Ruby who wants to go into Shavasana on the couch. So I'm just gonna take that opportunity. Oh, baby. Yeah. All right, so take your time. And then when you're there, reconnecting to your seat, your bed, the floor, the earth, in that different shape. What does that feel like? If you need to make any micro adjustments, then feel free to do so at any point. That's okay. We are not statues. And then connecting to your breath. Inhale and the exhales, the pauses in between. Oh, the nourishing, the energy that's provided by your breath, by this simple act of breathing. Maybe adding a small word of moment of gratitude for your breath, for your body, for the earth. And then giving yourself permission to accept that support, that nourishment, that energy, that care, and that care that I'm giving you as well. Very happily. And then have a rest. Let go. Nothing to do, nothing to think about, nothing to plan. Just space to be who you are, the best version of yourself. And then if you'd like, focusing your attention on the top of your head and the forehead. And relaxing as you go, finding a softening. And then the eyes, the temples, the nose, the cheeks, softening. Softening the mouth, the inside of the mouth, the tongue. And softening the jaw. Softening your shoulders, your hands, the fingers. Softening the belly. Letting it expand as much as you need when you inhale. And softening the legs, the feet, the toes. Feeling heavy. Taking more space as the muscles relax. Letting go. And then if you like, you can visualize a soft, warm light. It's coming up in your heart center. Soft, warm light. And maybe taking some time to pick a color. Maybe you'd like to add some texture to that light and a sound, a smell, a taste. Everything's possible here, so just spending some time with that light coming from your heart center. And then that light is going to travel and expand with each inhale and each exhale. In starting with your shoulders and your neck, the throat, exhale, that light is coming up to your jaw, your mouth, the cheeks, the eyes, the forehead, and all of your head is filled with that light, with your light. And then that light expands in your right arm, your right hand, and all the fingers, bringing that softness, that warmth, that nourishment. And then with your breath, it expands to your left arm, your left hand and fingers, bringing that care, that comfort, and a softening. And then with your next breath, it expands to all of your chest, the back, the belly, that soft warm light. Feeling every nooks and crannies of your upper body. Nurturing you, caring for you. Then your next breath, it's expanding that light to the hips, the pelvic area, the buttocks, all this area, the thighs, the back of the thighs. Spinning up, being nurtured by your soft warm light. And then with your next breath, expanding to the knees. And the rest of the legs. Going all the way to the ankles, the feet, and all the toes. Sending that care, that rest, that support. For all your body is radiating with that soft, warm light. And with each breath, it gets softer and warmer. With each breath, it's bringing you all that you need in this moment. Spending some time with your light for a few moments in silence, all together with our soft warm light. Continue and rest in that soft, warm light for a few more moments. Taking some softer, deeper breaths. And then placing your attention to your heart center. You may place your hand on top of each other, top of your heart. Or in Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, palms touching, thumbs against the heart as a gesture of gratitude. Gratitude for ourselves, for showing up just as we are with life, just as it is. Gratitude for this community, for the wisdom, the laughter, the support. Gratitude for the earth, for holding us and nurturing us, and our ancestors and indigenous stewards of this land for keeping on protecting it. And gratitude for the sacred practices of yoga and our teachers, teachers, and practitioners before us who have protected these practices so that we can still benefit from them today. Leaving a space if you want to add any further words of gratitude. You may also dedicate some or all of the merit of this practice to someone, a being, a group of being, a cause, a land that could do with some extra support. And to serve this intention, I'll offer a blessing of metta, loving kindness, which you may join or listen. Inhale to begin. May all beings everywhere with no limits, including ourselves, be happy, be well, be at ease and at peace. May all beings be safe and free from harm and suffering. May all beings be free and liberated. You can stay here if you have the time and space to do so, continuing with that practice. Or if you're ready to come out, then please bring some gentle movement back into the body. Blinking the eyes open. Welcoming back the light, coming back into your space. Going back to one another. And huge gratitude to all of you for showing up. I appreciate you and I acknowledge the effort that it takes. So thank you so much and hope to see you soon.